Imagine someone tries to kidnap your daughter, not for revenge, but to force access to your crypto. That's not a movie plot. It's the reality of crypto bros in some parts of the world. There is something I'm seeing now in the crypto space which I can't ignore. The dark side of crypto. The danger isn't just in bad trades or rug pulls anymore. It's in the air, it's physical, and it's global. We're seeing kidnappings, threats, and assaults in places that used to feel safe. In Paris, there was an attempt to abduct the daughter and grandson of a crypto executive, and it wasn't random. It was targeted, calculated. The goal? Leverage the family to extract access to crypto wallets. That same month, the CEO of Ledger, the very company trusted by millions to protect their digital assets, was attacked in his own home. They didn't want cash, they wanted seed phrases.
Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, blockchain, it's a great technology backbone, like we all know that, but the one flaw, the one big problem is the security of the endpoint. I mean, the game is over as soon as you lose the private key, and so this is the biggest problem.
In America, the situation isn't any better. Just being associated with crypto is starting to carry risk. In a luxury 8-bedroom townhouse, a nightmare unfolded. Over 3 weeks, a young man was held captive, tortured, and humiliated, all to extort his cryptocurrency. The authorities say he was electrocuted with wires, beaten with a gun, and forced to smoke drugs. His kidnapper, John Waltz, and his accomplice, a Swedish crypto investor, threatened to kill his family. The kidnappers didn't just stop at violence. They took Polaroid photos, captured the victim in compromising pose photos that would be used to force him into silence. The man behind the crime, John Waltz, a man known as the Crypto King of Kentucky. Waltz, along with his Swedish accomplice, was already wealthy, but greed knows no bounds. It started with a threat. Waltz and his partner had already extorted the man, but to get his cryptocurrency back, the victim was told to come to their townhouse. He flew from Italy to New York, thinking he could retrieve his wealth, only to walk into a trap. And after the victim escaped, Waltz was found in a bathrobe, caught off guard. The crime had been exposed. But what's even stranger, he surrendered to the police after vacationing in the Hamptons. The victim was rushed to the hospital, scarred physically and emotionally. Visibility equals vulnerability. Even the Coinbase hack shows this. Hackers bribed their way into customer data, bypassing the walls of a billion-dollar company, not with code, but with cash. They bribed support staff in India to gain access starting back in January. Names, home addresses, balances, transaction histories, all harvested. Then they demanded a $20 million ransom, which Coinbase reportedly refused to pay.
Hey everyone, I want to make you aware of a disturbing email that we received recently at Coinbase. It was a ransom note demanding $20 million in Bitcoin in exchange for these attackers not releasing some information they claim to have obtained on our customers. Now, we like to do things transparently here at Coinbase, and so I'm going to respond publicly to these attackers by saying no. We are not going to pay your ransom.
But the scariest part? Once that data leaks, you're not just a name on a spreadsheet. You're a potential target. And if they know your address and they think you hold a lot, you're in danger, whether you live in Paris, Miami, or some quiet suburb. This is why I'm making this video, not to scare you. Not to hate on crypto, but to tell you the truth that no influencer wants to touch. This space is no longer just digital. It's personal, it's physical, it's real. In the description are links to tools that can help you stay safer, sharpen your skills, and move smarter. Because crypto isn't just code anymore. It's blood, it's breath. And if you're not paying attention, it could cost you everything. These kidnappings are happening because the game has evolved. Criminals are catching up to digital wealth faster than the average trader is catching up to personal security. For years, crypto felt like an underground club. Now it's mainstream, and with that comes mainstream threats. Back in the day, robbers would stake out banks or mug people for watches. Today, they're following you from crypto conferences, watching your tweets, checking blockchain explorers for wallets tied to public identities. They're smart. They know that if they get your seed phrase, they don't need a getaway car. They just need a few minutes and a MetaMask login. That's what's changed. The new heist isn't a bag of cash, it's an irreversible digital transfer. And once that crypto is moved, it's almost impossible to trace. Police departments all over the world are still playing catch-up. I've spoken with officers in Europe, America, and even Southeast Asia, they admit it. Most local cops don't have the resources, the crypto literacy, or even the jurisdiction to chase stolen ETH across a dozen wallets, mixers, and chains. And that's assuming the victim survives and can explain what happened. There's no hotline for my ledger got hacked in real life. And in most places, there's zero precedent. That's why these criminals are getting bolder. They know the odds are in their favor. And honestly, some of them aren't even that sophisticated. If you've posted about your wins, if you've linked your wallet to an ENS, if your lifestyle even hints at wealth, you're already exposed.
I'll show you the wallet. Yeah, good man. Go, come. I saw your video, man. They're lit, man.
My gosh.
That's one of my wallets.
You got almost 1 million.
Yeah, almost. It depends. It was $1 million like a few weeks ago. But the main one is Ethereum. Yeah, I'm holding mainly Ethereum. I have 241.
And the people who want what you have? They don't need to understand blockchain. They just need to understand human fear. So, if you're watching this and thinking, damn, this is getting real, good. That means you're waking up. Because the truth is, this isn't going away. The money's getting bigger, the exposure's getting wider, and the people who want what you have, they're getting smarter. In the description, I've left links to some of the tools I use every day for staying anonymous, protecting my assets, and becoming a better trader. You'll also find access to my weekly live streams, where I go deeper on topics like this, break down real strategies, and answer your questions live. So, if you want to stay ahead of the curve, tap in. And if this video made you think, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps me keep telling stories that matter. I'm Gray from Crypto Hustle. Stay safe.